Hey guys, in the last video I told you that the next video is going to be about the final product, but before we build this thing out, we should take a step back and try to validate some of the more innovative things in our business model. So this video is quickly going to be about choosing what we want to validate. So as I discuss in my other educational videos, what you should validate should depend on how innovative a certain element is, how resource intensive a certain element is, or what is your greatest unknown or risk. Just asking those three questions. So a good starting point for figuring out what to validate is just looking at your business model canvas, and the logical starting point would be your value proposition. For our business, we have about 4 value propositions, but most of them are not particularly innovative, such as having very select choice information on what to do. Lonely Planet has been doing this since the 1970s, and they're now a $1 billion company. So that concept is already pretty well validated for us. Everything on the cost side, or the left-hand side of the business model canvas, is pretty straightforward, just because I have experience building out these websites and marketing these websites. So I pretty much know that those price points or cost points are pretty much black and white. There's not a lot of guessing to them. So what we're left with is one of our value propositions is particularly innovative. We don't exactly have a great grasp on the market demand, especially demand coming through the internet. And lastly, our marketing strategy. So on the last 2 points, the demand, I had a conversation with the owner of things to do in Oaxaca.com, and he told me that he has 250,000 visitors per year, and he's actually going to let me look at his Google Analytics. So that number alone validates that there's a demand for this and that it's coming through the internet. So that's off our list. We don't need to validate that or run any type of Google AdWord test to see how many people click on our service. Our marketing strategy, we're pivoting a bit, and we're considering partnering in an affiliate relationship with things to do in Oaxaca.com. And we've had a conversation about this partnership, and it sounds like he is very open to partnering with us and directing some of his traffic to our Friends of Friends page. So that conversation kind of makes it so I don't have to validate that point. And our last value proposition that's a bit innovative is that people get value out of learning about the human in a certain transaction. And we want to validate this because not too many of the current competition are doing such a theory. So my hypothesis is by learning and seeing the face of someone, you get value because it makes you feel less like a stranger, and you get to pick up more of the culture behind that place you're visiting. And I also have a hypothesis that the way we're flipping this card is a pretty cool and efficient way to capture that information. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how I went about validating this hypothesis.